Hello, you guys. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing well today, having a great weekend. I realized that D&D was pushed back to 2:30 and not 2, and I forgot, so we are here now at 2:30. Hell yeah. Also, Professor Tickles, congratulations on the first with 14 first. Let's fucking go. And Alex, welcome in. Scotty, welcome in. Drac, welcome in. Panda, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic today. Also, thank you, Alex, for pinning that for me. As you guys know, with D&D, um, because I'm DMing, I won't be responding to chat a whole lot. I'll try to respond to messages like by typing in chat myself. But for the most part, because I'll be focused on the players and the story and the situation at hand, I will be, you know, DMing, trying to balance all of the things that are on my desktop. All of the bro. I have so much stuff pulled up on my desktop right now. But I won't keep everybody waiting for too long, but I will do real quick before I begin a quick shout out to everybody in the D&D group. If you are not already following them, definitely go and drop them all a follow because they are all wonderful. They're all amazing. They do great D&D with the voice acting and with the characters, just everything. They're so much fun to play with. They are all fantastic streamers. Definitely go check them out. But without further ado, let's unmute and undeafen and talk with the others.
Music.
Hello.
Everything up.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
We got everybody here undeafened and unmuted, yeah?
No.
Yeah. No.
No?
I think so.
I
Yeah, we do.
think
I think everybody's
Will
here.
chimed in just to say no.
I identify as a problem today.
Fantastic.
Since when is that different from any other day?
I'm announcing it this time.
Oh, we've been properly warned.
Exactly.
At least we're
I'm giving
prepared.
I'm giving a warning shot first.
Alright, so for a quick recap before we begin, you all have been teleporting from realm to realm, leaving your home of Prana behind. You've journeyed to several realms, losing some friends and gaining some more along the way. You've learned about the crystals that you find in each realm and that they are the cause of your teleportation. And you have met Thahia, who is the being behind putting you all into the competition that should you lose, all of Aprana will cease to exist. It's caused rifts and partnerships between your party as you debate how to survive all of these challenges. But you are now tasked by Thahia with locating the man named Malakar Dreadmore, the person that she claims is the cause of the shattering of reality. You are on the hunt for figuring out what clue he sort of left behind here that she was referencing in an attempt to locate him since he cannot currently be found. And last time with some boot scooting and rope finding, we are leaving off here in the dungeon. I believe you guys are all still in the rope room. What would you guys like to do? How would you like to proceed?
I certainly think that Rosmila is going to do her best to bum scoot because this was all ice up until here. Oh, actually, no.
Correct, but you guys did make a sort of rope tether path that Kukure put into place. So you guys can move more or less freely through there now. You don't have to make any checks because you guys will be using the ropes to guide you
I thought it was
over that.
Yuno.
I'm pretty sure it was Kukure.
No, it was definitely Kukure. I'm using all of my resources to make sure that everybody's K.
All right. So Rosmila is going to try to make her way back to here.
Okay.
I think going all the way back.
Okay. I'm going to follow Rose Miller.
Alrighty. Hold on, I realized that I forgot to pull up. Should be a map here.
Dum dum dum.
Just so I can know what you guys are walking up to. Where are we? Down here.
I think it's the voice that confused me because I was remembering somebody said, what was the term, like take a 20 or something like that, and I was hearing it in my head in Yuno's voice.
That's fair. Alright, so going up to that room.
Oh yeah, that was definitely me.
I remember that time. E6. Oh, so it is a pretty basic brown door that you guys are approaching there. In that case, is everybody going there?
Yeah.
Gail was going there.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty basic brown door that you've approached. It doesn't appear to have any, like, crazy mechanisms to it or anything like that.
Rosamila's going to touch the door and see if she can sense any sort of anything from it.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
That'd be a 28.
Yeah, so you are checking this door to see if there's anything weird about it, maybe to see if you can sense anything from the other side, and as far as you can tell, it seems pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary, not really any magic or anything. Yeah.
Normal in a gigantic weather-changing maze.
Because yes, that says normal.
Should
All right.
Should I take point first? I don't mind
Uh,
going in.
Actually, darling, I believe that who was it?
I believe I should be up at the front.
I was going to say I was trying to remember who it was, but Balin used the blood room quite liberally, so she's going to sort of shimmy back away from the door and let Balin take the lead.
Okay.
Balin will. Yeah, he'll just throw open the door.
Okay. Yeah, so you throw open the door, you take a look inside, and you're glad that you didn't take a full step because down beneath it looks like a very beautiful blue sky underneath of you.
Oh, good lord.
And above.
Oh.
Above is an entire rice field.
Any
Well-
ideas on this?
Hold on, I'm
We
looking
can
at my
always-
inventory now.
We could
Can
always
we
tie
see
one of the ropes
through
around
to
you.
the other side, or is
Yeah.
it like?
So you can see to the other side over here there is let me double check. There's a door. What's beneath that one? 57. Okay, so yeah, so this one actually looks like a archway that you can see into. It's fairly open and it does look quite fancy. You can see some statues. Those ones are right side up in comparison to the very upside down place here. You can also see a little bit that it looks like this goes further, though you can't tell what goes past that there.
I'm just gonna from my inventory take. I don't know. I guess
Oh,
a
wait.
coin.
No, hold on. I have the return axe. I can just
Okay.
chuck it gently and see what happens and just bring it back if I need to. So
Okay.
Kukure is just gonna throw her hand axe forward and see which direction it falls.
Okay, so you like toss your hand axe inside of the room, and whenever you toss it as if it was going to go down towards the sky underneath of you. But instead, it starts to fall like gravity is almost pushing it the other way, and it falls up towards the rice field instead.
How far away is that rice field?
Pretty much like directly above the door, maybe like a step down from it.
Okay. Does it? I guess I'll prep to fall upwards.
About to say fall damage incoming.
Yeah. I was like, how would that work? If you go through a tumble through the door, and you would fall on your head, so your head would be going towards the ground, and then you would fall up, right?
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that we were on an ice floor, I would say Kukure could kind of flip toss you, but I'd be standing on 0 friction flooring, so I don't know how that's gonna go.
Why don't Okay, so Gail, would you come over here, please? And she goes right up to the door.
Be careful.
I think this will work. Could you hold my hand, please?
Happily.
So Rosmila grabs his hand and she sort of backs through the door, sort of prepping to she's trying to see you can see her turn this way and that way, trying to think of the best angle with which to go about this. And then finally she, as she's like very, very tightly holding onto Gail's hands, just kind of like jumps through the door.
Okay. Go ahead and
Gail's gonna
make
hold on.
a let me pull up a thing.
I'm completely prepared to just
Acrobatics?
fall on my face.
Yeah, let's go for an acrobatics check. I'll give you advantage since you have Gale helping you here too.
Oh, that's not bad. It's 17.
Okay, 17. Yeah. So so you managed to, fall in there, and though it is a little bit odd how you end up falling with Gale holding you, you do manage to land on your feet in quite a lot of water in the rice field. But you are right side up.
Rasmila, she sort of groans a little bit. Just, Ugh. Wet.
Oh,
Again.
here come the leeches.
Is there any sort of like ground or anything? Is it just completely field, or are there those little like walkways in between the rice paddy fields?
Taking a look around, you can see a bit of a walkway. We'll just say that like these lanes here are like kind of walkways, so where you're standing now, you don't have really access to any.
All right, she's going to let go of Gail's hand. She's going to gather up her skirts. She's just going to trudge over to the walkway.
Okay, yeah. So you make it onto the walkway. Are you just standing like right on
Yeah,
the
and
edge of it?
she throws her hair over her shoulder and she looks over and she says, "Come on in. The water's fine."
Gail's gonna carefully follow.
All right, go ahead and make an
Yeah.
acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. Acrobatics. Okay, that should in theory be good. 9.
At least
nine?
less graceful.
Yeah, so you're trying to be careful about it. You're checking the door to make sure that you can get through okay. And you take the step through and you feel pretty confident in how you're landing. However, the shift in gravity does get you a little bit, and though you fall into the water, you're not hurt or anything. You're just covered in a lot more water.
He's distracted by Rasmila's bare ankles.
Scandalous.
It's been a while.
Kukure's just gonna jump through the door, just hoping that she can kind of like half twist herself to land semi-okay on the other side.
All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
21.
Yeah, you do it flawlessly. You jump through, and immediately, as if like the gravity shift changes you not at all, you were able to perfectly land on the ground. Your boots are, wet, but otherwise you're totally fine.
Okay, how
That's how it's done.
close to harvest is the rice?
Roll a d20.
Just roll a d20. Boom. 17.
It's harvestable.
Oh, heck yeah. All right. Kukure is out of the game for a period of time because this is some quality freshly harvested rice coming up, boys.
I will let you just harvest the rice. You can add
Rice.
add rice to your inventory.
Just add rice?
Singular grain.
It'll dry it out a little bit. Absorb the moisture.
Baylin, Yumino, are you guys also going through the door?
Yeah, Balin does the opposite of trying to do it carefully, I think. He actually slides all the way back and then builds up as much momentum as he can to shoot himself in.
Fantastic. Go ahead and make an acrobatics.
He's hoping to avoid some of the deeper water. And just as fast as he can rocket himself in.
Okay.
I think he actually uses his shield as a snowboard type deal or sled.
Fantastic.
Balances himself on it and just starts pulling himself forward as fast as he can.
Just straight SS tricky right now, or SSX tricky.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and
what
make
would you
that
like me to roll?
acrobatics check.
Cool. 14.
14. So yeah, you do manage to run forward. You're finding it still a little bit difficult on the ice, so you don't get a whole lot of momentum. But you prep your shield underneath of you, and you go into the other room. And as you fall, you do manage to land your shield on the bottom. You are like kind of hands deep in the water, so you are a little bit covered in water, but for the most part, you're fine. You're able to get back up. No damage done.
Immediately make my way to less water.
What about you, Yumino?
Yeah, no, Yumino's just gonna completely ignore the embarrassment that happened in the last room and is gonna try to like shadow step to a safe shadow.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You can shadow step straight to it, stand up inside of it. If you're looking for like less water, I think you have enough space to shadow step straight over to here, so you can do it without getting covered in water at all.
I shall do it.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are all inside of this room. You guys can see through the archway a little bit more clearly now. You can see that it leads further down. You're not sure what's around that corner. And in this direction, oh gosh, how far did it go? You can see that this, I'll go ahead and delete this one. Hallway does end. It looks like there's two directions that you can go.
And both these are just doors that we could walk pretty easily through.
Yeah,
Do
so
they
this
look like
one's
they
in
flip again?
this one's an archway. This area here is all rice fields.
Okay.
Here we go.
And I
archway
believe
or
she said that this
field?
one, I still have no freaking idea how to ping, and the button that you guys have said does not work. So that one I'm pretty sure is a right side up archway, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
I mean, tab works.
I have struck tab 6 times and there was no ping noise, so
You gotta go into
So
settings
while
and change
while
it.
everyone's while everyone's deciding what they're going to do, since because of the ice rooms, Rosmila had put on quite a bit of clothing, she's going to sit there and now meticulously remove said clothing
Okay.
to get down to a more reasonable layer of clothes.
All right.
Yeah, you don't want to be wearing 6 layers of soaked clothes. That might not work well.
No, didn't think so.
I was just gonna like look everywhere but Rosemilla as you just
Which way are you guys going?
Do we think it's best to continue in this area or?
I think I want to see what is down this way.
at least check this room out a bit more, I guess.
Is there anything besides rice? Is it all just rice?
All just rice. It's all just rice. Rice fields for days.
all right, everybody, brainstorming time. What has Ignis watched recently that has to do with rice so we can figure out the general idea of this area?
So,
Oh yeah, it
out of
definitely wasn't just
curiosity,
random. Okay. Yes.
when we walked through the hallway,
Mhm.
it doesn't appear to be a room this size, right? It appears to be
It appears to go on forever. Yeah, it's a huge rice field.
as if we could have walked through this hallway and then walked back around the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
So it's just a random doorway in the middle of this like giant field.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
Kukure's gonna
So,
have a
whenever
is
you
lot
this
of
way an
do-
rice.
option?
It looks like an option. Whenever you do look back, because I'm assuming you guys probably are taking a look around, you see what is actually a house. It seems like, whoever is the person who owns this rice field, it's their house right here by the edge of it, that you just walked through.
They have water directly out the front door. Of
Were
their
you
house.
by any chance inspired by Howl's Moving Castle?
Nope, this was entirely random.
I
Huh.
don't believe you.
I had a random generator for what should I put in rooms. That some spawned more ideas, others were upside down rice field.
Wow.
Alrighty then.
Wasn't even planned. I'm giving you all this, how to say it, all this praise for creativity, and it was all just a random number generator.
Not all of it. Some of it, like the rooms, just like it depended on the rooms, but you guys had 70 rooms to make. I wasn't gonna come up with 70 ideas.
You've seen 70 things, Ignis. I believe in you.
Right.
All right. So Rosmila's just she's pulled up I believe the correct term is gird her loins. She's pulled her dress up into where it looks like she's got like almost like a romper sort of situation. And she just starts like stalking through the marsh and the rice just this way, just to just go check out what's over here.
Okay, yeah. So you guys can all make your way down over to there. You can
Yeah.
see right here is yet another door. This one
Hmm.
looks like actually a very regal door here. A very fancy door, probably one that is kind of similar to like castles and castles that you guys have seen that kind of stuff before. This direction, you can't see fully into this room, but it is open. There's no doorway this way. However, it does seem to change from the rice fields. Only slightly.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
As in, it is not upside down over here.
well, this way seems to go into another room, but I mean, this one is open. We could go back and look at the other one just to see.
I'll just let you
Oh.
guys see that bit.
Okay.
I assume you guys are
Okay.
about down here, so you guys can see, the door. You can see
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this much
Into
into
the-
the room. You can't really see below it.
Very
Okay.
quickly, can Yumino grab a rice stalk and just put it in his mouth like a wheat?
Absolutely.
Fire, I'm doing that.
Bet.
Nice. Start talking Southern. Gail's gonna like start heading towards this room,
Okay.
just because he's curious to see what else is like, what's actually inside.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
So
rather than
Rosmila's
the
just going to
doorstep
follow.
leave.
Right, so you guys, I assume, probably go up to about here where you see that,
Yep.
It is upside down to your upside down now. And what is now above you is, instead a cornfield instead of a rice field.
How close is
fully-
it to being harvestable?
Roll a d20.
I fully expect
Oh my
you guys
God.
just to run in.
This is a treasure trove.
A natural 20.
Let's
It is
go.
perfect for harvesting.
No hesitation, jump.
What's rope?
Make an acrobatics check.
22.
Okay, yeah, you managed to land and you are harvesting the corn like a madwoman.
Wait,
The
how
excitement.
tight are these rows? Because that jump could have still done damage because
I was-
corn
With a natural
leaves
20,
fucking
you
suck.
did it. Nope, you landed perfectly between them. You are not damaged. You rolled high enough that you are fine.
Like
going
an
to say, one of-
Olympic diver just jumping off the high dive without a single bubble to the dip.
As a rancher, I can completely assure you, being impaled by corn stalks is one of the scariest things that you end up not irrationally fearing.
Yeah. The blades also hurt like hell.
What's like the height between the door and like the ground?
Pretty much what it was for the other room.
Which was
Yeah.
Like a step's worth.
Okay. So I think Gal's just gonna like watch Kukure harvest, but not actually like go into it.
yeah, I think I just watch as well.
Are there different types
You
of
got
corn,
this.
or
It's all the same type of corn.
Yumino's no longer interested?
Errata. Okay.
But you can add corn to your inventory, Kukure.
Oh, I already am.
Just as much as she can grab in her hands and stuff into her bag.
Also, Yumino, as you are sort of like, chewing on the rice stalk, it is giving you a little bit more energy. It is giving you a little bit more like alertness. And you can go ahead and add 1 temporary hit point.
We like these buffs. We take them.
So now I'm curious about the corn again.
hmm
I would not recommend eating it before it's been either cooked or boiled.
However, I don't think we know that the rice did anything. So
Only
So we'll
Yumino
find
knows
out
that he
later.
feels a little bit better.
we'll find out later when Kukure just makes a meal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's the gamble here.
Maybe the corn is bad for you.
Also, Ignis, with a passive perception of 16, do I see anything while I'm harvesting?
Yeah, so as you're kind of looking around through the corn, you notice that it looks entirely different than the room of rice. This is not the same area at all. Um, you can see like an entirely different planet even in the sky that wasn't there before. This is an entirely different location. But it does seem to go on for quite a ways as a cornfield.
Despite her temptations, Kukure will only take enough to probably make 2 full meals out of it for everybody.
Okay.
And will actively look around to see if there's anything in particular that needs to be addressed, or if it's simply just a fascinating gimmick section of the maze.
It's just a cornfield.
What does the planet look like
In the distance?
that's hovering in the sky? Yeah.
It looks faintly purple, a very like sort of subtle purple. Um and it's quite large, so it must be pretty close to whatever planet that you are on currently. Um and it just appears to be floating. It's kind of pretty to see up in the sky.
My ADHD brain's being a jerk, and I'm gonna not indulge it. I will return
You
to
can
the group
go for it.
and say, oh god, now I gotta try to get the accent again. It sure looks like there isn't gonna be a lot of interest there besides holds up the bag. Well, a little bit of extra for the meals tonight. I suspect perhaps it'd be best for us to go ahead and start looking in other places in this who knows how large maze. Also, there's a fucking other planet back there. Just in case anybody didn't see that.
So that would be, we would look into the room and
Down.
continue looking down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see the other planet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yep, that's another planet.
I'm not surprised, but also, I think I've just stopped trying to make sense of any of this.
Stop processing. Just go.
It's like, okay, yeah, sure, that makes that. Why would that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. Been doing nothing but teleporting to different planets with the potential of every time that we're leaving that those planets no longer exist or areas don't exist anymore. Sure, there's another planet within a planet within a planet within a maze. Sure, why not?
Good thing Gail's too dumb to like really piece it together
Can't
properly.
have existential dread if you can't comprehend existence.
Exactly. He just thinks, "Oh, nice, some more stuff for food. Let's carry on."
Man, it's been a while since I've had corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have 2 other rooms that you can go and explore. Which one do you guys want to go to?
Um, I mean, I
would
guess
say
we can.
just about to say,
yeah,
just
shortest
straight across.
All right.
shortest distance.
Yeah, so you guys head back straight across.
You
And
said this was kind of a fancy castle
very
door of some
fancy
sort?
castle door, yeah.
Is there anything particular about it, or is it simply, how to say it, like a run-of-the-mill fancy castle door?
Make an investigation check.
Done and done. That is an 11.
Yeah, it's a pretty run-of-the-mill castle door.
Nice. This is certainly a castle door if I've ever seen one. And as you all know, Kukure, who does not really associate much with higher rollers, definitely know my castle doors.
Yeah, I've seen my fair share of castle doors too. I think you're on to something here.
Thank you, Gail. I
Still just in the
appreciate
middle
your
of the field,
humor in
though,
my
right?
bullshit.
Are they going to take this one again?
Do I?
Is it like? Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, good call. Is it right side up or upside down?
It's upside down to the rice room. Right side up. Yeah.
Okay, so it's right side up.
I had rice side up, not right side.
Oh damn it! That's
Right
so
side
much
up.
better.
Just
So
when-
much better. Hang on, retcon. I say that.
Go just bust out laughing.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Great, my hearing has made an inside joke.
10 out of 10.
So how sorry, is castle door like closed?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we go and check out the archway room or this?
I mean, we could go back while we're still in the rice.
yeah.
Sorry, I just realized that we are in fact still in the rice field, and Rosemilla is just dealing with that right now. That
Just-
did not quite lock in my brain until just now.
Just unbeknownst to everyone, her toes are just like curling disgustedly in the murky, squidgy water. She's just like, mm.
Just
Yeah, I
wants
guess we
nothing
could
more
check
than to
this
just
door
get
or
out.
the other door. It's fine. Whatever. Just make a decision, please.
We could go through the archway, and if it's a dead end, we can just come back here, and just progress. Well, see what's behind here. But I think it's definitely worth checking out the archway anyway.
Seems
Alright.
like a reasonable idea to me.
Very eager to get out of the squidgy rice. Rosemilla just she walks even faster, and it looks like she's almost trying to sprint, but undercover, just
Power walking.
yes, she's just
Have you tried power walking through wet mud before? It's impossible. You lose shoes that way.
she's trying to be as dignified as possible, but she's just slogging through this this rice water, just
Yeah, so you guys, head back. You guys are getting the hang of adjusting to gravity, so you guys all managed to make it through to the right side up archway. Making your way inside of forgot what is in this room now. Okay. So you walk inside, you notice that there are you go around the corner, and inside of here you see a golden chariot. It's just a golden chariot. There's no horses or anything around. It's just a room. with a golden chariot inside. You can see a doorway on the other side, or another archway, similar to the one that you guys just walked through.
Now, everybody, I've heard the legend before of a man called Mad the Flailer. Do not touch this chariot.
Mila's just going to look at it and she's going to. Oh gosh.
Sorry, immediately I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure it was Vlad. It might have not been Vlad. Now I'm embarrassed. Hold on.
Vlad the Impaler was Dracula.
Yeah, but there was somebody who made it that crime was so terrifying that the legend says that they put a golden chariot in the center of town, like unguarded, and in the morning it was still there because people were so terrified of being even perceived to maybe be going to steal it that they didn't touch it.
All right. Mila's just going to.
Interesting. I want to touch it.
Oh no.
What if it like we just get ghost horses or something that take us around?
Or what if you burst into flames? Is it worth the risk?
Balin touches it.
Oh god.
Okay.
Hey, I'm glad you touched it because if you weren't, I was gonna kick the shit out of one of the spokes and have a golden spoke. I'm just saying.
So as she sees him like gear up to touch it, she just like she goes and like grabs onto Gale's arm, just like hides her face in his arm. She's just like, oh no.
Golden chalice.
So you touch the chariot, and you all do see some magic happening in front of the chariot, and then just appearing more or less out of thin air, a horse appears. This is a very large horse. It does not look, as you look a little bit closer, completely like a normal horse. It appears to have some rather gnarly teeth. It is pretty armored up.
Yeah.
And it's got some, spikes in its legs. Pretty sick looking horse, sort of like a Clydesdale.
Uh-huh.
And it's just attached to the chariot. It kind of takes a look over at Valen, who touched the chariot, and you could tell absolutely it is staring you down right now, but it is just standing there.
It's going to be like, what did you do?
I found a ride.
We're stuck in a room. Where are we going to go?
That is an excellent question. Is the door there big enough for the chariot?
No.
Can Yumino try to pet the sweet horsey?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an
stick his
animal
hand out towards
handling.
it.
Make animal handling check.
handling?
Yeah. I'll let Yumino go
Okay, I'll make one,
first.
so. Okay. Yeah.
Kukure has corn. Just saying. Kukure does have corn.
Oh.
True that.
Oh. Yes, you okay? What was yours?
A fort.
Oh.
A 4. So you do
Well-
go to try to. You're just trying to pet the horse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go to try to pet the horse, and you're kind of just unsure how, because as you get closer to it, you start to notice that, like, it's not exactly horse-like, it's a little bit more, like, just odd. It's just an odd-looking sort of scaled, and yet sometimes furry horse, and you're not really sure where to pet it. You just kind of touch it, but it doesn't seem to really react. Yeah.
Can I just look at its face and be like, "What are you?"
It
Yeah.
was Vlad the Impaler, by the way, but it was a golden cup. I goofed the wording
Yeah.
a little bit.
Where exactly are you standing by the horse? Like beside it, looking in its eyes, or are you right in front of it?
For who?
I think she's talking to Yumino.
Yeah,
We lost Yumino.
Yumino dead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. Stupid fucking mic. I'm standing right in front of it.
Okay. Directly in front of it. So it sort of turns its gaze and notices you, and rather than releasing a regular horse sound, it sort of releases a hissing sound, and you see it just like bare its teeth at you as it hisses.
Rosmila's going to come forward and she's in her most like calming voice, as she did with the lion. She's just going to be easy, easy.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check as well.
Animal handling. 14.
14. Yeah, so you do go over to it and you do try to calm it down. However, it looks at you, sees you touching it, and it does a very similar reaction,
no.
tensing up more as
I
it
did
did to
not want to
Yoko
touch it.
hissing towards you. Oh, you didn't touch it? Just getting closer
No,
to
no.
it? Yeah, as you
Just-
approach then. As you approach, it just turns to look at you and it sort of hisses at you.
Are there like reins attached to it and the carriage or the
Yes. Yeah.
thing? I'm gonna see what happens if I take the reins.
Rosmila's going to back all the way back to the doorway, preparing to just jump into the rice field again.
Yeah, so you take the reins,
Mhm.
and the horse sort of closes its mouth, calms down a little bit, and just stands there with you.
Oh, nice. Hey, there's really nothing I can do with it.
Strike the
presumably.
reins. Do it. See what happens.
Yeah. We'll give it a gentle, don't take off at the speed of light, but instead just okay, let's get moving. Just a little
Are you like walking the horse
striking the
forward,
reins.
or like
No, I'm
are you back in the chariot doing it?
in the chariot.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of strike the reins to get it moving forward, and it takes a few steps, but it just kind of stops since it's in a very small room and there's not really anywhere to go.
Okay. That's great, thanks.
Okay.
I just
and
need you to
s-
It
understand.
works.
Go ahead.
You said the chariot is too big to get out of this room, right?
Yeah.
How much too big?
It is twice the size of the door.
Frick. That goes my idea of just taking the wheels on the axle off. That takes that idea away completely. Does the horse seem intelligent at all? Like beyond horse intelligence?
Make an insight check.
Ooh, I'm good at those. I get those with advantage. Which is a good thing, because that first roll really sucked. 23.
Yeah, so looking over the horse, you can tell that it definitely has a lot more intelligence than what a basic horse would have. It seems very, very smart, very aware of what's going on. Almost an uncanny human-like feeling coming from the horse itself. Like, it is very intelligent.
Yeah.
I almost want to do an Arcana check on it.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about asking you to do, Rose. Be like, hey, can you check on this thing for a second?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can roll
cool.
Arcana. Go for it.
All right. Oh, well, that's not great. It's a 12.
So
she was too scared.
with a 12, yeah, you're scared. You're not really getting close to the horse. You're not able to get a good look at it. You can tell that there's definitely magic emanating from the horse and also from the chariot, but that's about all you can tell.
Okay, she's going to go like actually up to the horse, but hopefully out of like biting distance. But she's going to get much closer and can I try it again?
Yeah, it will be more difficult.
Son of a... It's another 12. I am not meant to divine what this horse is.
Yeah, so
purposes.
you step up closer to the horse to try to do the Arcana check. However, as you are in the middle of sort of checking it, the horse stomps its ground very aggressively towards you. And you back off. You're not able to get a full read on it before you get kind of too scared and back off away from it fully.
So when it does that, when it stomps the ground, she's actually going to get a little miffed with it, and she's going to put her hands on her hips and very almost like one would chastise like a younger sibling. She's going to say, "What is your problem?"
It is going to lower its head, staring directly at you and hiss at you.
Instead of backing down, Rosmila is going to give it a little glare, and she's not going to back down this time. She's going to stare at it, and she's going to say, "If you need our help, you can't act like this. What do you need?"
Ignis was not prepared for horse diplomacy.
Foolish, honestly.
Okay, wait. Are you staying where you're standing?
She's like maybe a half step back from where she was, so still
Can I ask
hopefully
you
out
this?
of biting distance.
Okay. So it kind of just remains in its stance. Though seeing you kind of staying where you're at, even going a little bit further back, it's going to just kind of straighten itself forward again in the chariot. Like it's ready to go somewhere, but it's just waiting.
She's going to turn back to who was it? It was Kukure and Yumino who were trying to deal with it, correct?
Yumino was. Kukure has just kind of been, how to say, like, observing it.
Okay, so she's going to turn and look at Yumino and just kind of like grouchily throw her hands in the air. She's like, "I can't tell the damn thing about it."
I'm just gonna like extend my arm out with Jimmy on it and hand her Jimmy. And just be like, "You're an animal. They're an animal. Figure it out." And then turn away.
So that's a good point. How does Brick respond to this creature?
Okay. Brick is an easier response, so I'll start with that one. Who is Brick with?
I think I had him last.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so
I
he
remember
is
I remember the
hiding.
disappointed cleavage.
He's scared. He's hiding. He's scared. He's a little scared puppy, just trying to, like, you know how animals like will burrow themselves in whenever they're terrified? That's what he's doing to you. He's just trying to get further away and hiding his face. Yep.
Okay.
As for Jeffrey, he's going to, as you're passing him over, look back at you, Yumino, and say, "I'm not an animal. This is just a form I've taken. I don't talk to animals."
I mean, you could. You're just not trying hard enough.
So could you learn a
Quitter's attitude right
spell?
there.
No, see, we already attempted to speak and it didn't work. You're like a higher being god, so we need you to do it.
It's a horse. What do you
And
want me
I'm
to
a human.
do?
Question. If Rosmila used comprehend languages, does that also work for animals? Or does it have to be like animal speech?
I think
Pretty sure it
comprehend is
has to be-
specifically written like
Yeah.
like how to say it, like it needs to be like
Humanoid
language.
sapient.
Well,
yeah.
it says-
sapient sentient
says-
language.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute per page. So it does say any spoken language.
True,
Yeah.
but speak with animal is specifically the animal equivalency of that spell, if I recall correctly. The words as
Alright.
written, you could make the argument, but that would be very much like a GM choice.
I would say that it probably wouldn't work because I wouldn't say that animals necessarily have a language. They just are sort of making noises.
Isn't that all language is?
I mean, that,
I mean,
that-
All
yes.
words are made up.
that is the point. But I concede I'm going to give it up.
Plus, on this thing's sheet, it doesn't have a language written down, so
Wow, don't have to tell us that, Ignis. You
I'm
could
just
have
saying.
chosen for it to know a language.
I could have.
Okay. So just to recap what we know right now, we are in a room with 2 exits. If
Correct.
this the image is understanding, there is a golden chariot, now not quite anymore in the center of the room because
Mhm.
Balin has moved it slightly forward.
Yeah.
Attached to said chariot is a horse that seems not entirely horse-esque, but looks like a horse that
Mhm.
has notably high in intelligence, probably of human level or potentially even greater, though so far we are incapable of communicating with it.
Mhm.
But it poses no threat besides hissing.
Yeah.
Okay. Theoretically, we could leave this room and nothing would change.
Yeah.
Correct.
But also I wanted to be able to communicate with this horse, so we're in a difficult conundrum right now.
Question.
Uh,
Is the chariot large enough to accommodate all of us?
No.
Right.
Question.
Yeah.
Is the chariot damageable?
Probably.
Can I attempt to break a golden spoke off?
Yeah. How are you doing it? Or I guess you can make an attack against the chariot.
Yeah, okay, I guess that works. Hold on. With a weapon or unarmed?
Up to you. However, you're trying to break it off.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like breaking one of my weapons, so we're gonna unarmed strike it.
Okay. Are you just like trying to pull it off or something? Or are you just punching it and hope that it comes off?
I'm doing whatever I can to break it off.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Go ahead
yeah,
and
let's
roll to
start with
attack.
kicking it.
Kicking it. Okay.
Oh, my rolls are horrible today.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel there's
It's
something
a
in the air.
6.
6. Yeah. So you go to kick it, but it doesn't seem like you really put a dent in it.
I'm just gonna walk away frustrated.
Fair. However, whenever you
Kukure.
did go and kick it, I will sorry, add this. I'm trying to get a picture for you guys of the horse. Sorry, so I'm slightly distracted. But as you did go and kick it, I don't know which side you were standing on, but the horse immediately turns aggressively towards you, and starts hissing and trying to bite at you, as you attempted to hit the carriage. It is ready to attack you.
Kukure, have you ever had horse meat?
Kukure gently releases her hand from the Kobar bar that she was about to take out of her backpack. And goes, maybe not worth it. Maybe not worth it.
Hmm. So okay, the horse, it looks like it wants to go somewhere, but the room is completely shut in.
I believe the horse specifically looks like it is ready to go somewhere at a command of some sort. But Ignis obviously correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, that's what it looks like. Now it looks like it's ready to kill Yumino, so.
Perhaps we
Honestly,
could
what
smooth
are we going
things
to try to
over.
do with the horse?
Well, yeah, that's
A-
the
a
fun
very-
thing. 'Cause
A very
they're-
unhorse horse at that.
Yeah. My intuition says that this is a puzzle that we could get back to later and we could go to other rooms, but the ADHD part of my brain is like, no, we solved this now.
There's nothing to do but stay here until we have a horse. Yeah, no, I think Valen just is kind of content to just step away from the situation and watch and see what they do.
Are you just like stepping off the chariot back fully?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you back away, get off the chariot, the horse looks towards you and sort of tries to back up where it's a little bit closer to you. It's hard because it's, a chariot, but
Yeah.
Oh, looks like you've made a little bit of a friend there, Balin.
It appears so. Shit.
It wants to go somewhere, but there's nowhere for it to go.
Is
Perhaps there is some sort of
I will approach the
incantation?
horse now. Get much like closer than anyone else did, and I don't pet stroke it.
yeah, you walk up to it in an attempt to pet it. Here it is. This really big photo. Hold on.
It's that
Bring it
big
down.
horse. Big
Where
horse.
have
It's a
I seen this
frickin'
before?
Clydesdale. Whew. Look at
Where do
that
I feel like
boy.
I've seen this
There you
before?
go.
I have
Uh,
also seen this before, but I'm gonna try not to remember what it means.
But yeah, so
Like
you see the
block
horse,
that stat block down there.
and you reach out and you pet it, and it doesn't really overly react. It actually seems to calm down a little bit as you're just like, I'm assuming, stroking like the neck of it or something like that.
Yeah, if I could reach that high up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you're petting more of its leg. I realize that I forgot that
Yeah.
you're a dwarf. You're kind of short, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a Clydesdale and I'm a
Yeah.
dwarf. It's not
Yeah,
gonna work out.
you're very. It's a lot taller than you, but it is chill. It is chill with you.
Okay. Is there any way we can communicate since you seem to like me? I asked the horse.
Yeah, it just kind of lowers its head, meets your gaze, but it's not saying anything.
Is there a way to get you out of here?
It sort of, steps side to side on its feet, but it's still not really doing much.
I have a very random question.
Mhm.
Is there a ceiling on this room?
A ceiling? Yeah.
I just had to check.
There's nothing
That's
else
a
in the
good
room,
question.
just the chariot.
Just the chariot.
Let me unattach the horse from the chariot.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I begin
help
to
with
do
it?
that.
Yeah, you can help with it. Well, you could try to help with it. Do an animal handling check, Gale.
Okay.
So since Gale is quite larger, since he is a Goliath, is this like a normal size horse for him?
I'd
Is
say
that
it'd be
little
even a
boy?
little bit bigger than Gale. It's a pretty big horse. It is pretty big. It's larger than what a regular
Yeah.
Clydesdale would be. It's a pretty big horse. I don't know where to put
That's
this
an
picture. That's you. That's here we go.
Can you believe I got another 9?
A 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Balin's over there. He's starting to unhook the horse. You come over to help out, and the horse just like immediately turns to you, hissing at you as you try to touch the chariot.
Okay. That's fine.
Just me like back against the walls, like, do be careful, darling.
Yeah, so I just slowly untie the horse, or free the horse.
Yeah, you free the horse. The horse sort of shakes, and it turns to you, and it's just staying by your side.
Cool.
This is not the pet we wanted.
We have a horse.
I am going to attempt to mount the horse.
So we don't just have a horse, we have a fucking. Do you see that image? This is a
Just
bulky fucking
Alien of
boy.
Just
war.
have, just have Gail pick you up and just set you on the
About
horse.
to say,
Yeah.
Gail,
Lift you up
Kukure,
with
both of us
both
could just lift you up and put you up there.
Uppies.
Yeah, so you, are trying to mount the horse. The horse sort of notices that you are not quite the regular height for it. It does actually manage to sort of get down as best as it can, a little bit lower for you. Maybe even leads you around to the chariot to help you
step
get up to
onto.
mount it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you do get on top of it. You are able to ride it.
Okay. Can I get out of the doors without the chariot?
Yeah, you are able to walk the horse out of the room into here, and you do recognize when you walk out into here. I'm assuming you're not going to the rice field. You recognize this hallway as the one
That
that you were
seems
in
really
before.
convoluted to do with a horse.
Yeah.
The horse will just crush you.
But as you do walk out, the horse you notice does get a little bit antsy.
About
Not really seeming wanting to leave.
Yeah,
The
it
chariot?
doesn't like being
Mhm.
away from the chariot.
I forget. Did anybody
Can-
investigate the chariot like fully?
I was about to
or-
say I would like to go back and start
But I was
looking
going
into
to.
it.
I asked
seeing if there's-
Rosmila if she knows any
I-
spells
I
that
was-
make things small.
I also investigate. Now that the horse is out the way a bit.
Okay, so anybody as Balin is leading the horse out of the room, no longer threatening you guys, I will let anybody who wants to make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm going to
You
make
do
it.
better.
Why? Why? It's a 10. What am I distracted
Fantastic.
by?
So
The fact that it's gold. That's
What am I
why.
distracted by?
The fact that
I-
it's just made out of pure gold.
I
That's
brought
not...
out different dice. And I still rolled a 9.
Fantastic. Is anybody else investigating it?
What is
Not with the
this?
number I rolled.
Fantastic.
Now Samila's just mad. She's going to try again, knowing that it's going to be like more difficult. But she's going to try actually, you know what? Damn it all. She's going to do an Arcana check this time. She's like, if I can't figure out anything with my eyes, maybe the magic's going to help.
Okay, go ahead and make the Arcana check.
Son of a... The dice are rigged. It is rigged. That's... Alright, I'm going to use manual dice. So we are going old school. Okay. That's a D20. We're going to use the dice tower. But we're going to put good vibes into this. What is that?
Good
That's-
vibes, she says
That is a
aggressively.
19 now.
See, the good vibes helped.
Okay, a 19. I don't know why my music stopped.
Mine got louder.
Okay, so all of you investigating, as you are getting closer to it, you are getting sort of a uneasy feeling inside of you, and it's making you less inclined to really look closely at it as your mind is very distracted from it. You try to push through that rose and figure out what's going on with the chariot. And you do notice a sort of gem in the if you were to climb inside of the chariot, you can see like a gem there at the top center of it that you didn't notice before.
Was I just too short to see it?
Possibly.
But you said that we're getting feelings like we should not be messing with it, correct?
Yeah.
No, touch the gem. Touch the gem.
Just a shiny.
Rosmia's going to pass on the information and say, I don't think that we should continue with this.
Kukure will get onto the chariot. Will politely wait for Rose to exit the chariot, and will hit the big red button.
Just grab it.
I will say that at that time, Mindbreaker, you probably are walking back in on the horse seeing this happen. Are you just letting them push the gem?
Is the horse growing more and more agitated seeing them
Oh yeah,
clamber
the
over
horse is. You could tell the horse is not happy with them climbing on the chariot.
Like, imagine this is a slow
hold
mo
a minute,
moment where
let me-
Kukure is like raising
me
her
do
arm
this.
with clearly a push.
Maybe let me try this. It seems this one seems anxious about this.
Do you push
Very
the
well.
button or do you
Oh.
wait? Okay. Do you push the big shiny button?
Hell yeah!
All right, so yeah, Kukure backs off. You guys get off of the chariot. Balin, you get back onto the chariot. You push the button, and as you do, very carefully, it starts to shrink down. You step back off of it, and the chariot does shrink down into like a almost toy size. At the same time, the horse shrinks down as well, and it appears attached to the chariot down on the floor as if it were a toy.
Is it still
It-
moving or
Yeah,
is
I was
No,
about to say,
it is
does
still.
it move on its own?
It is still. It's not moving.
Rosvilla's going to get down, like, onto her hands and knees. She's just looking at it. What in the blazes is that?
There's like an Ant-Man
I-
situation where we can just like enlarge then.
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Yeah,
It's
you can
about
take
how
it.
big is it? Like
It fits in your hand.
a Hot Wheels?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty small.
It's just a Hot Wheels, except it's a horse and chariot. Cool. Yeah, is there like still a pushable button on it?
There is,
I'll
yes.
Bring it out into the hallway. Like over here.
Yeah,
and
so
push the button.
you push the button, the chariot and the horse grow again in size, and the horse is again present in front of you.
Okay. Are those pillars going through the hallway?
Yes. Yeah.
So I can't just go through barreling through the hallway.
No.
Damn, worth a try. How many people could fit on the
Lame.
chariot? Just like one or two? Or...
It's pretty reasonably
7?
size. I'd say that like 3 of you could probably fit on it.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
I don't think it'll do us much good in this hallway full of pillars right down the center.
I would
Thanks.
have to agree with that.
It's a useful tool. I will push the button again and stow it.
I don't have like an item for this. I only have the horse's sheet, but yeah, you could just not worry about the horse's sheet too much. Just add a horse and carriage to your inventory.
I kind of want the horse's sheet.
I'm gonna say for now I'm not gonna give it to you.
Damn.
Get it in a fight, then you can have it.
Well, time to go look for a fight.
I know what that means.
Should we
But
go
yeah.
back and look at the other room through the rice fields, or is it not worth it?
Up to you guys.
Oh,
I
let's
was
go back.
asking the rest of them.
Okay.
Let's go back, I think.
Yeah, might as well backtrack and make sure that we're checking everything.
Okay. I take everybody's backtracking then.
Yes.
Alrighty, so you guys backtrack. You're back at the very fancy looking door.
Add item, Hot Wheels Pilgrim Edition. Cool.
Is there? So it's a nice fancy door.
Yeah.
Rosmila is going to probably Arcana, see if there's any like magic or anything.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Hopefully the dice are better. If not, I'm just throwing it in and using the manual ones the entire time. 26.
Nice. Yeah, so you do an Arcana check, and the door seems completely normal, like a normal door. You don't really sense any crazy magic or nothing on the other side. So
Every door that sits in the middle of a rice field. Normal.
Rosmila is going to wave Balin forward. Balin, would you like to do the honors?
My pleasure. Balin will throw open the castle doors. And because Michael forgot, I think Balin also forgot. He will take a step forward and flip upside down, presumably.
Yeah, so you try to start to do that. However, as you try to throw open the door, you find it's locked.
Can someone help me out here?
How tough does this door look?
It's a pretty solid door.
Dang. Just
The
gonna
castle
kick
door.
it in.
Does anyone know how to lockpick? Yumino! She's just like, she's going to be sitting there thinking about it for like half a second, and then she's going to be, Yumino! As if he's the
I heard a
primal
lockpick.
element.
What am I doing?
She's just going to point to the door.
Can I attempt to
To this
lockpick it?
castle is locked.
Yes, you can. Forget what lockpicking is for a roll.
Is it
Sleight of hand.
sleight of
Sleight of
hand?
hand?
Or thieves' tools, I think technically, actually. But
Thieves'
yeah, thieves' tools like don't pop up. It's a tool proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
That like rogues are automatically proficient in.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I say it should probably just be sleight of hand because that's probably where the expertise went.
I agree. I think it should be sleight of hand too.
I'm gonna say sleight of hand.
I agree. I'm definitely not agreeing because I have a +9 in it. I got a 19.
Yeah, you are able to unlock the door and push it open.
Thank you, Moo.
If you so want to.
I can push it open if you'd like. I'll push it open.
Yeah, so you push open the door, and it is upside down to your current position, but inside you see several stone statues lining over across like this way. There are several along the wall that just are grandly tall. They are insanely tall in comparison. These are like massive, massive statues. It seems to be depicting some sort of story. And in the center of the room is, or sorry, no. Each of these pillars in the room are other statues that seem to be holding up the sort of ceiling here.
Yeah, I'll step in.
Okay.
And just tumble in.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah, you step inside. You take a look around. This is a very massive room that you're in. You take a look around. It looks just very impressive. You do see a door on the other side.
Okay. I'm instead gonna go investigate those giant statues.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
If I'm going to get into a fight, I could just feel it.
10.
They're impressive statues.
That's cool.
They look like they were hand carved. That's about it.
That's great.
As opposed to machine carved.
Back to the other door again.
Is there anything else around the room that seems interesting?
Not really. Just the statues. They're pretty neat.
Alrighty then. And then I'm assuming we could see this door.
Yeah. You guys can all walk over to it if you'd like.
Ignis, what do the statues look like? The big ones. What story do they depict?
Damn. So the statues themselves are depicting the story, it seems like, of a king or a noble of wherever this place is. You're kind of seeing the storyline of what appears to be their life or their time as the ruler here. It's not one that any of you recognize. It's not a ruler that any of you recognize. You could just make out the story of some grand event that whatever this ruler did.
Oh, you're no fun. All right, fine. I've joined the group.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk up to the door. This one is also locked, so if you'd like to make another check, Yumino to sleight of hand to open it. And Yumino is silent. Yumino's not gone, is he?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I am going to. Okay. Anyways, sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, you get the door open and you see that you are back inside of the hallway that you guys were in before. You explored an entire section. Now, being in here, you guys can see that there's this doorway here. Looking back down, you can see this doorway here. You recall that back in the other room, there were 2 other doorways that you have not been through. What would you guys like to do?
Should we go back? Should we go forward? Although then again, it's very possible this room is completely non-linear, so it's just a maze. Like rooms are just rooms.
Yeah.
Pick a room, any room.
Where are we? Sorry, I've just kind of been dealing with shit.
Where's-
Where are we?
You
We're
guys are
standing
here.
here. We just went through the statue room, and now we
Okay.
can either go back to the very beginning where there were the other 2 doors, or we could go.
You can go
Oh my
here,
Forward.
you can go here, 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 here. Like, there's so many options.
I mean, didn't we say we would come back to those, like the other ones? Like,
We did. I don't know if we believed that we could at one point, but yes, I believe we did.
Okay, so you guys are going all the way back down the hallway over to here?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna complete this
Okay.
dungeon 100%.
Fantastic.
So long as we don't get teleported out.
No, like I told you guys before, I will give you guys the game. This is the end of the line. Are you sure you don't want finish all the things you need to do before continuing? Like, I'll tell you guys that. So, if you guys really want to complete it, you can.
All right.
So this one, oh, this one's fun. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to
DM
believe it or not,
fun
I
is
don't
never
have.
fun for the group.
No, this is actually cool.
That could also mean death.
You're right, it could. There is a lot of fights in a lot of these. So walking into here, this door, I forget how I described it before. It's a pretty neat looking door. It's not a castle door, it just sort of looks like a unique door for sure. But you are able to push it open and step inside.
Whoa there. That is putting.
If you want
that's
to.
putting the cart before the horse. I say we just open it and look.
Yeah. So you guys push the door open, you look inside right away, you can see this here. And it just appears that there is a sort of, big red button on the wall right there. Over this way you can see that it continues, though you're not really sure where it continues to.
I feel like we could just feel Kukure just like trembling with nervous energy seeing the big red button.
Push the button. Push the button. Big red button. Don't you want to push it? Big red shiny button just to be pushed. You're gonna go push it?
Sure.
Okay.
I have the HP to spare.
Hell yeah. So you go inside. You walk up to the button and you push the button, no hesitation. Or wait, as you do push the big red button, I have to read this one again real quick.
Oh no. Must see the details of our demise.
The big red button that you see is attached to a picture beside it. And the picture beside the big red button is that of a treasure chest, and nothing happens. But as you are closer now to see it, you can see that there are a few actually buttons on the wall, all with different pictures beside them. They're all different colors. And as you are stepping closer, you actually manage to see a plaque that is down on the floor that you couldn't see before, since it is a little bit dark inside of the room. On it, it says, 4 men sat down to play. They played all night till break of day. They played for gold and not for fun, with separate scores for everyone. When they came to square accounts, they all had made quite fair amounts. Can you, Paradox, explain, if no one lost, how could all gain? I will type it out for you. And for chat, and for just everybody who's interested.
You gave us puzzles.
Why it's
Yes,
fun.
please. I need visuals.
There it is. There's visual.
Thank you kindly.
There's visual as well for
Is it
Uh-huh.
in?
Grim.
i-
It's in
is
the
it on
D&D chat.
board?
It's in D&D
Or-
chat. I'm not gonna figure out a way to type it out
No,
there.
it's the Rapture. The 4 horsemen sat down to play.
Should have night till break of day. The best go on separate schools for everyone.
And you said there are multiple pictures?
Yes. So there is a picture of a few people gambling at a table. There's a picture of, like I said, the treasure chest that you had pushed. There is a picture of some different shapes, like squares and circles. There is a picture of a house, and some different pictures on the wall. I'm not going to give you guys all full hints, so y'all got to figure it out.
Some shapes, a
So th-
house,
so-
the friends playing, and the money. Each of those has a button
Yeah.
associated.
There's a
About
few
to
others
say,
as well.
If there's shapes, then the square accounts is definitely the square, the shape.
Square counts.
There are other pictures there. I wouldn't look too closely in that description. I'm just not going to tell you guys the answer.
Okay.
It's rude, Ignis. You're not giving us the information we need to solve this.
I'm not giving you the
situation.
answer to the riddle? That's crazy.
I just don't know what all the images are, because I presume the images are what we need to push in order.
Well, rather
like-
than worrying about the images, try to figure out the riddle.
They all had fun. Anyway.
No,
But they were-
because they're playing
they
for
played for
gold and
gold.
not for fun. It's specifically stated it's not for fun.
4 men sat down
Played
to
all-
play.
With separate scores for everyone.
I'm gonna go grab a snack while you guys figure that out. I'll be right back.
I mean, it never says they're playing together. Are they gambling?
Oh my fucking god, Rose. They're not playing cards. Each a different score. They're musicians.
Oh,
They played for gold, not for fun.
oh.
Okay.
With
Square
separate
count.
scores for everyone. When they came to square accounts, they all had made the fair amount. How could this paradox? If no one lost, then how'd they gain? Because they're all musicians playing for money and they're all getting paid equally for their time.
That would. That is an excellent theory.
You,
Just
as
have to-
soon as you said, "Are they gambling?" I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!" I just assumed they were gambling.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
We might have found the answer.
Oh yeah?
Okay,
the
is
answer?
it that they're not gambling, but they're musicians?
Yes. And you do
Thank you,
notice a
Rose.
picture of
Rose's
several
question
people.
did everything.
Oh, yes, you do see a picture of some people playing music as one of the buttons that you can push.
I pushed the button.
All right, so Kukuri, you push the button, and as you do, the room gets very silent for you.
That's the opposite of what I wanted when hitting a button that has people playing music.
As you turn around to look back at the others, you know they can see you can see them. What are you doing?
Is Kukre deaf now?
I was quite confident in this being the answer, and now I'm not so sure that I'm safe anymore.
Yeah, so you say that, but everybody just sees your mouth moving and they don't hear a word you say.
Wait, do I even
Okay.
hear myself?
You hear yourself, yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
What was that, Kukure? We could not hear you.
You see their mouth move and you cannot hear them, Kukure.
My expression tells them everything they need to know.
What is your expression? Please describe.
My eyes slowly widen, and I look at the button and then kind of like shout just a noise and watch them and see they clearly don't react. And I just kind of quietly go, uh-oh.
Gonna like mime pushing the button again.
Okay. Kukre is gonna nod and is going to push the button again.
You push the button again, nothing changes.
You're double deaf.
Rosmila's going to point
no.
at the large red button.
Oh, good call. Kukre is gonna hit the big red button.
Nothing changes.
Oh no.
You can't hear Kukure, but you can audibly see her mouth go, well, shit.
So instead of speaking, Rosmila is actually going to try to sing.
Okay.
All right, I like the thought.
It was music, so maybe. And you just hear she starts to sing a song from the docks in her hometown. Or at least the rest of them do. I don't know if Kukure hears it.
Yeah, so the rest of them, everybody hears you starting to sing. Kukure, you just see her mouth moving, you don't hear anything.
As soon as Rosmila sees that Kukure can't hear her, she'll just stop.
I am currently rummaging through my inventory to see if there is some way to solve this situation.
While she's rummaging, Rosmila's going to be just looking at the other buttons, just seeing like what else, just in case it's like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, no, I mean, you see the other buttons, but they're, not doing anything.
All my money didn't disappear when I pushed the treasure button at first, right?
Correct. No, you have all your stuff still.
Kukure is going to take out one of her pitons and start carving into the wall, presuming it's made out of stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
When she is finished, it will be the infernal symbol for fuck.
Any of you can read Infernal can
And she'll just
absolutely read
point
that.
at
Are there any other like riddles or anything on the wall?
Like where Kukure's at? No. Just the riddle on the floor and the pictures on the wall with the buttons.
Okay.
I'm also going to push the music button.
Do what?
I'm also going to push the music button.
Oh, as you try to, you realize that you can't. In fact, you can't even get close to where Kukure's standing because there is an invisible wall between you and Kukure.
Oh. Kukure points at the symbol on the wall again.
Balin looks at it, cocks his head, shakes it because he can't read Infernal. Okay, so we cannot approach Kukure and the music button, but the other buttons are still like approachable.
The ones that are on the other side of the wall that are on like your side of the wall, yeah.
Okay. I think Kukure is dead. I think we just leave.
Kukure doesn't even need to hear you to frown. He just sees the like, well, that's that then.
Just the so do we go now or so can't push that button.
Is it a magic barrier?
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, is it extraordinary magic or is it just like some basic like barrier spell?
It
But I hit the
reminds you a
barrier with a
lot of the barrier that was between you guys whenever you were separated whenever Lockery died.
Well, the only way out of that was so she's over here by the wall. Yes.
Yeah.
And the barrier is here.
Pretty much.
Can we continue on?
Yeah.
Oh no, I see more. Rosmila's she's going to look at Kukure and she's going to like enunciate her words so that hopefully Kukure can read her lips. And she's going to tell her, "We are going to get you out, but we need to go further." And she's going to like be using her hands to like kind of motion, like, "You stay there, we'll be back."
Why don't you make a performance check?
Oh no.
I already know my response regardless, but I will see what happens.
Tap the symbol on the
13.
wall.
What did you say? An 18?
13.
Oh, a 13. What is your... Whoops, wrong button. Ah, fuck, close that. What is your passive insight,
Mine?
Kukure?
Oh, 16.
16. Okay, yeah, you're able to pick up basically what she's saying.
Well, regardless, the action's the same. Balin's already said it. I point at the wall again.
All right, so Rosmila's going to move forward.
You guys all
And-
continue forward into here, and you can see yet another
Oh,
very
goody.
similar image right here.
I'm getting one for each of us.
Good God.
Oh no.
As you guys, if you step
Alright.
over to it here, you can see the other one here in the hallway that continues, so.
But also, nice.
And you had to write that word on the wall.
Yep.
All right, so I'm assuming there's going to be another sort of puzzly bit somewhere.
Yeah, so seeing this one here, seeing this one over here, you guys can see that it is very similar puzzles where there's something written down on the floor and there are pictures up on the wall. So if you guys are you guys looking over at this one? I'm assuming that's closest to you?
Yes.
All right, so down here, this one, let me make sure that I don't accidentally copy the answer. I will send it to you guys. Don't want to copy that part of it. Okay. Right, so the riddle says, round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the Lupin Lords, jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanged but ever changing eternally.
I'm sorry. What?
Round
Busted.
she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the Lupin Lords, jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanged but ever changing eternally.
It's a moon.
And you do actually see a picture of a moon
Yep.
up on the wall.
Who wants to push this button? Because I assume you're going to get logged in.
I volunteer as tribute, and then I walk up and I press the button.
Yep, and same as what happened with Kukure, Yumino, you walk up to it, and as soon as you do, you are no longer able to hear the others.
Am
Am
I
I
able
able
uh,
to? Am I just able to like shadow step out of the invisible barrier?
You give it a shot, however, it does seem like you can't find a way to really step through. Barrier is
Damn.
blocking you.
Does he try to say something?
Gotcha.
Like, would he try to say anything?
No, I think he would just sit down. Honestly.
Rosmila, she gets a little bit of a smirk on her face, and she just says, "Oh, what a shame," and then proceeds to walk to the next one.
Okay, so you make your way over to the next one, and here on this one, you see it says 9 and 40, teeth fly overhead, yet no one who encounters this beast ends up dead.
That's it?
That's it.
Can we get that in the chat?
I'm sending it right now.
9 and 42.
The teeth is what's Oh, that is well. I mean,
That is
it could
cheating.
be. How's it? Fine, Rosmila's going to go over. She's going to mouth
Oh,
it.
hold on, Ignis. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me do that correctly.
Thank you.
So that is an excellent point. Would it so happen to be a comb or a
Yes.
brush?
Yes, you guys do see a comb picture up on the wall. Who's pushing the button?
Sorry, Ignis.
Who's
The,
gonna-
the
Cheating.
overhead was all of a sudden like, oh, I see the play of words here.
Who's pushing it?
Now we have to find a story of someone who died because of a hairbrush.
Balin will push it.
All right.
And I can push it. Oh wait, never mind.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that made more sense for Baden.
Yeah. So Balin, you push the button, and same as before, you get trapped inside. If you guys progress onward, you see again 2 more. The one up closest to your left here. And just copy paste it real quick. I hate that it's copying formatting that I don't want copied. All right. This one says, bound together for all of time, often used by all mankind, can be used by the simplest mind. It can bind a foe or kill a man and can be undone by a steady hand.
Oh lord.
No cheating, everybody who's behind invisible walls unless they directly come up to you.
All right, I won't say a thing.
Oh. So Rosmila's going to get out the book. The what is it? Book of Wondrous Images?
Okay.
And she's going to stick it on there. And she's going to do the copy thing. And she's going to run over to Kukre. She's going to hold it up.
Okay.
Can
So,
Yumino see the riddle from his cell real quick?
not from your cell, no.
He just sees Rosmila run away. Like, run right past him.
So you're skipping over Balin and Yumino?
Well, I mean, Kukre got left all the way back there. She didn't even get to see the other ones.
Oh, if you're coming back to Kukure, she is sitting and she is husking the corn just casually, like as if there's no problem of any kind.
Go ahead and make a perception check to see if you even realize that Rose is standing on the other side as you are invested in husking the corn.
No, why would you do this to me? It's a 19.
Okay, yeah, you notice her running up to you, showing you the book.
Roll to fight against your hyper focus.
You're able to read the riddle as well. So if you come up with an answer for it, you can. Are you showing any of
Okay,
the others, Rosmila?
Oh, this is really easy.
Is it not?
You have to
Kukure-
communicate it without saying it directly, I hope you realize.
Yeah, no, this
Okay.
is easy. Kukure takes a rope out of her bag, makes a noose, and puts it around her neck and pulls it upward in a hanging motion. And then just gives a thumbs up.
Rosmila's just looking at she's really concerned for like half a moment. She's like, did you give up already?
And then we'll point at the noose itself.
And then she's just going to be like, is it a noose or is it a knot? And then she'll like walk back over to the wall and she'll be looking for like either rope or like a knot or something of the sort.
Yeah, you managed to find one that looks like a rope. Are you pushing the button?
She's
Rosmila?
going to look at Gale. Gale, do you want to finish the last one?
I don't think I have the intellectual ability to do that.
Rosmila's going to give a sweet sort of sigh, and before he walks in to go press the button, she's going to take his hand and she's going to like very gently kiss the back of his hand.
With his passive perception of 20, does Balin like see Gale mouth that?
Uh,
I mean, he's around the corner.
you know what? Sure, why not?
If either of you look over, Gale or Balin is silently laughing to himself.
Gal's gonna like blush and give like the biggest smile he can to Rosmila and then just press the button.
Okay.
And then there was one.
And here's where we learn that we are doing this incorrectly and we're all stuck forever.
So
So
you
Rosmila's going to go up to the last one. She'll like before she leaves, she'll give the barrier like right in front of Gale, just like a little like pat, like just stay here.
so
And
yeah,
then she'll go and she'll walk to the next one.
you walk to the next one and you read it down on the ground. It says, "More precious than diamonds, more fleeting than gold. My value increases as years unfold. Borrowed, not owned, cherished, yet relinquished. Once I depart, I cannot be replenished."
Time.
You do see a time one up on the wall. You push the button, but nothing happens.
Well, shit. Well, damn.
You
wonder-
know that you are able to copy paste it if you want to go and show it to any of the others.
So she is going to copy and paste. Can she write on the book? Would it? Because I can summon a quill.
Yeah.
So Rosmila's going to copy the thing, and she's going to turn it over and write on right underneath it saying that the answer is time, and that I hit the button and nothing happened. And so she's knowing that Kukure is busy with her corn. She decides to go over to Balin,
Okay.
and she's going to hold the book up to him.
Balin Balin like maybe makes a motion at like his veins or his neck, like feeling a pulse. And then holds an L up to you, like with his finger and thumb.
He was looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb.
I don't know why I just
No
landed that under
recognition.
my mind.
Seeing no recognition there, he holds up 4 fingers, then an L, then a straight up one, like just like one index finger pointing up. Then, sure. To his index and middle finger pointing out, like to the left or right, depending, and then his ring finger pointing straight down, and then 3 fingers out.
None of this is making a damn bit of sense without being able to see it.
Pulse. Doing his best to spell the word. Does he have anything to write on?
I don't know, do you?
Check your inventory.
Great question.
Tell me you have just something you can scratch on the wall. Just anything kind of sharp.
He has a bunch of crossbow
Has a
bolts.
hammer.
He has a bunch of crossbow bolts that he is going to use to spell out the word life.
Rosamila's going to nod and she's going to go back and look for a button that has to do with life, potentially.
Yeah, you find one that looks kind of like a seed that is growing out of the ground.
Well, how she's questioning because borrowed you don't really like borrow life, but she's like, okay.
But yeah, so you push it, and for the briefest moment, a wall appears above you. You all notice as the images all start to faintly glow, and then the silence is not as silent anymore. You can kind of hear around you again. And beside you, Rosemila, you can probably hear this as well, Gail. You hear a bit of a click.
Rosamila's going to like feel in front of her just to make sure the barrier's not still there, and she's going to peek her head out. She's like, "Hello."
You guys
We
can all
all
hear.
hear?
Yeah,
Cool.
you all hear.
Oh, Balin just kind of walks around the corner and is like, I couldn't think of how to tell you life with my hands.
She's going to say that's all right. I was quite certain of the answer, but I was wrong. She's just going to, like,
Everyone else?
she's just going to go and like walk back to Gale. Ah! And follow her.
Graceful.
Kukure does not come along.
About to say, Kukure is very, very
She's in the
focused.
corn.
And the rice. She's in full thrashing mode right now, or threshing, I think is the term.
Thresh.
Yeah, she says she's threshing she's threshing the rice at the moment. All you just hear is just thuds of like the rice reeds hitting the floor from just down the hall. Also, go under the assumption that I will show up. I just like the idea of Kukure being a little bit late to the party by just being hyper focused on getting ingredients ready.
So you all regroup and see the store. This one. Let me see if I can figure out a good description for it. Appears to be made out of a like sort of sandstone. not really the type of door that you would often see. There do seem to be some glyphs on the outside of it, and on the door itself, and there is a photo of two identical looking beings that are just like stabbing each other through the chest with spears. And that's what the door looks like.
All right. Rosmila is actually going to use the comprehend languages because glyphs are technically a written language, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So yes, she's going to actually. I am out of spell slots. Never mind.
Rip.
Oh,
Can we take a rest?
a really long rest, one might even say.
I mean, you can if you guys really want to.
When you
mean,
put it
I
like that, though.
DM is being threatening without being threatening.
Yeah. I don't want to, but you'll die.
I don't think this is a very good idea to go into this room. It just it doesn't seem quite right. I vote we go back and go through the other one. Why does the edge of the board say Tim Horton 2024?
Because the
idea.
words there made look like it said Tim Horton 2024, and I was trying to write it on top of it, and now I can't move it, and I'm really sad about it because I want it right on top of the other words, but I can't because I don't have those superpowers.
There you go.
But now it's not there at all.
Yeah, you gotta rewrite it. Good luck. Nice. Nice and centered.
Close enough.
So what are you guys doing? Are you going through this room, or are you guys heading back to go through a different one?
Did
Can you say-
we rest?
Can we say one
Mm,
more time
no.
what that
We were
Not yet.
door looks like?
threatened.
Okay,
You
so
wanna
we did
you wanna know
rest.
what it looks like?
Yeah, I want the description one more time. I heard two things stabbing each other, but
Yeah, okay, so basically it is a sandstone. It appears to be made out of sandstone. It is a very tall door. You can see hieroglyphs around it that you're not really sure what they mean. And on the door itself, like in the center of it, you can see two identical figures that are stabbing each other through the chest with spears.
I see.
Oh.
I think maybe finding a spot to sit down and rest might not be a bad idea. We've all used a bunch of our resources already.
Kukre really wants to cook the corn.
I mean that is
I
a
think-
driving factor, but it's not the only factor.
I think it would be beneficial to regain some slots.
I say we go back to the large room that we've already cleared and go and have ourselves a nap.
Wait. Did we ever check that house by the rice fields? Could we go in there?
That's what you
That's
walked
where
out
we came
from.
out of. It's a magic door.
Is there no other way to get into the place? Or was there no other way to get into the place?
No.
Dang. Aw. Dang. Alright,
damn.
fine.
It's crazy with all the rest rooms that I put in this that you guys haven't found a single one yet.
Love
Hence, we
that.
have to make our own.
Turns out
Investigation
it's
check?
literally on the other side. Ha 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 ha. I mean, technically, we could go to the rope room, and because it's like seemed like it was nice and cozy there, all things considered. Just also had a lot of ropes.
I mean, or we could
Yeah.
keep going through this other door.
Or this other door, or this other door, or this other door, or this. There's about 12 of them, probably.
Okay, the only thing she knows is that this door right in front of us with the sandstone seems like a really bad idea.
Oh, unironically, there's 12 doors that we haven't gone through yet. That was a lucky guess on my part. But yeah, I say
What are
62.
we doing? How are we proceeding?
62 is probably a good resting spot. It's a little bit open. I don't think we have any capability to produce any fire, but
Fireball,
Yeah.
no.
well, if
I
the
mean-
corn's ready to harvest, that means the leaves are pretty dry. That's gonna be a real smoky fire, and it's not gonna last very long. But theoretically,
Do any of the rooms have furniture?
the rope room was a shop, so it
The
technically
rope
had
room was a
stuff in it.
shop. It had some stuff in it, yeah.
With like counters.
It had counters, yeah. You had this is
if
the
you're tired
room
enough.
that fell down on you. This is the sacrifice blood room. This is the room where you fought the cat that you didn't keep. This is the ice room. This is the rope room. This is all the fields, cornfields and stuff. This is the stone room with the giant statues. And this is the room where you got the horse. It's empty now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
I mean,
could-
does anybody have a
59
spell
was-
slot and we could use maybe burning hands and cook the corn just in our hands?
Oh, by the way, I've missed a few things. You for the people who are like you guys completed this puzzle and you're feeling great about everything that's happening. Both Will and Baylin, you guys are feeling very inspired by it as you got inspiration, Will from Pander, and inspiration from Leo, Baylin.
Oh,
Anyway.
thanks, Pander. I appreciate that.
I just
Thank you,
realized
Leo.
that my
So Rosmila does
not
put
reading
forth
like
the suggestion of using a spell to cook the corn.
But you don't have
I
any spell
unfortunately
slots at
don't
the
have
moment, do
any.
you?
I have a level 2 spell slot. We could make some very crispy corn.
It's a real crispy corn, goddamn. I say, do we remember what the floor was made of out of in 59?
in 59 wood,
That was the rope room, the rope shop.
wooden floor.
Wooden floor. Okay, that's dangerous.
It's like the whole room of fire.
Yeah, well, unless we bring like a stone slab over there, we could put it on the floor and that would help to some degree. That's a lot of work. And technically there's an outside to that room, but if you step out of it, it feels weird. Or if you put your arm out, it feels weird, according to Ignis, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's in a different dimension.
Yeah, even though I wanted to step out there and see what was up.
But you
if
didn't.
I recall correctly, there was a no, don't do that, please vibe to it. Like, stop it. Don't derail this. Stop it.
Go derail it. It's fine. I'll figure something out.
I mean, we could.
Okay, so what's the deal with this door?
Yeah, I was about to say we could see what's in front of us. Maybe this is like the restroom right here.
This one?
Let's have a look.
Okay. That door is a basic door. It is basic.
Kick it down.
Is it wood?
Yeah. Basic
Okay, so
door.
if all else fails, we kick in the door. There's nothing on the other side. We take the door, we make a fire, and we rest for the night.
You guys are kicking in the door?
Yes.
Kukra is gonna kick in the door. Absolutely. Let's
Go
go.
ahead and make a strength check for me.
Athletics it is.
Strength.
That is a 15. It's the same thing. That's a 15.
Alright. 15, yeah, you break down the door, it swings open, you're able to see inside
Nice.
to a hallway.
Oh,
Is there anything
delightful.
unique about the hallway? Is it covered
Nope.
in spiders? Is
Turn.
it raining from the floor to the ceiling? What
It's
are
a
we
hallway.
looking for here?
It's a hallway.
It's boring.
All right, Kukre is immediately going to start tearing down the door and be just like, it's up to you what you want to do with this hallway. I'm gonna start getting the fire ready.
Yeah, you're breaking out the door. What's everybody else
Else
doing?
could do it.
Um,
I'm gonna leave Kukre back behind.
Rosmila is going to step forward just to like right here, just to see like if she can see anything else.
You stepped into the room and every chaos. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you look down the hallway and it's a hallway.
It's like, just me, Lord of
Oh
all that
my.
is
Oh, the
holy.
chaos erupts as you see it's a hallway.
The hallway explodes.
So she's just going to like she's going to call over her shoulder to Kukre. It's just a hallway
You can see 2 doors though.
with some doors.
Let's check out the closest one.
Okay.
So as I'm assuming Gale's like a little trepidatious going forward. So Rosmila's just
Yes.
going to kind of like she's going to take his hand and they're going to like shuffle together to the first
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
All you
So
hear in
the
the
first
background is the sound
one,
of wood splintering.
you see this door and it looks oddly stretched, but for the most part, it's a pretty normal door. It just looks weirdly long. That's all.
So it's a very tall door.
Yeah.
Like Gale-sized door? Or
It doesn't look like it was specifically made for a tall person. It just looks like it was stretched out, sort of like stretching like,
Okay.
you know, gum or something. I don't know. It just looks like the door was stretched.
The Luffy door.
But it is very tall because of that.
Rosmila's head's going to slowly tilt to the side. She's going to be like, that's a rather strange door.
Bit stretchy.
I think you're right. She's going to look up at him. Do we open it?
If that's what you want to do.
She's going to look around and she's going to be, Balin.
Through the door I go.
All right, so
Can you reach the doorknob?
Balin,
Yeah,
door
you
opener.
can open the door. So you open the door up. Are you stepping inside?
You're regretting those 10 hit points now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you step inside, you take a look around. The room itself looks pretty normal. I mean, it looks like a room, stone walls, stone floor. As you look up, though, you realize that it goes on almost forever into the sky as these walls just go all the way up, never seeming to end.
Interesting.
Instant vertigo for anyone who looks.
Yeah.
Vomit.
Hey, Gale, what would you say your vertical toss on a human is?
Definitely not enough to reach whatever the end of this.
She's going to say, tossing is one thing, catching is another.
I got the landing down. You ain't got to worry about that. I just need to get up to see if there's anything up there.
So sorry. Can I get the room one more time, please?
Just like what the room looks like.
Yeah.
Stone walls, infinite stone walls going up.
Cool.
Once again, Rosmila has a little bit of a smirk on her face, and she's like, all right, Gale, throw him.
Girl's gonna nod and give like a cheeky smile back. I make an attempt to throw you humanoid. The thing is, I actually don't know how far I can throw someone. So
I mean, it's a way to test it now, I guess.
Now's the
Yeah.
time.
my throwing arm. Stretch it out a little bit.
All of this. I'm gonna say make a
Mhm.
go ahead and make we're gonna do an improvised attack more or less to throw him. I'm gonna say do a strength, add your strength modifier to it. So roll a d20 with your strength modifier.
Oh, okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
To do what?
That is an 18.
18. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yumino, are you doing anything, or are you just letting him yeet you up? Are you gonna do anything to get yourself higher or anything? Are you jumping with his throwing? Like, what are you doing?
Oh nah, he grabs me and I go limp.
Okay.
Just think of
You
me as like a
sandbagging me?
rucksack. Yeah, just think of me as a
Wow.
rucksack, just at full strength, straight up vertical.
All right. Yeah, so he just throws you up. You make it quite a distance. You make it pretty far above everybody. And then you fall back down. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
And Rosmila just, as she's watching this, what goes up must come down.
11.
From the height that he threw you to, it's a lot higher than you were prepared for. It's sort of like whenever you jump on a trampoline, and then somebody else jumps on it, just makes the ground feel like odd whenever you're landing on it. You can't really get up again. That's what's happening now. You're just a little bit too high up than you were prepared for, and you fall down. Go ahead and roll a d4 for the damage that you take.
I think
Did
Gam
I
might have
see
surprised
anything
himself.
in the sky while I was up there though?
You saw that it went on even further than you thought. It seemed to continue
Alright.
on forever almost.
Okay. I got a 4.
A 4. Yep, you take 4 damage as you just fall right back down, hitting the ground.
We're chilling.
Nobody tried to catch you. Nobody tried to save you. You just fell.
Hey, I deserve it.
He said he had the landing bit.
Yeah.
On the bright
We
side,
all
at least
felt
there
for his-
wasn't.
Trusting of people.
We all
On the bright
felt for
side,
his
at least there
confidence.
wasn't a moment. Of,
I kind of like I bounce
anti-gravity.
off the ground and I kind of like stand up and lean against the wall, put my hands in my coat, and just like chill there. I don't say shit. I don't make eye contact with anybody. I'm just silent, leaning against the wall.
Where's Jeffrey?
Jeffrey was just kind of flying up, watching the entire thing happen, but then he goes back over to land on Yumino's shoulder after the event took place and chills there.
Rosmila's going to look at Jeffrey and say, oh, what is this? Zadamus, I believe. So
Yeah.
she's going to put on her sweetest voice and she's going to say, Zadamus, could you fly up and tell us what's up there? Hoping to butter him up by using his real name and not Jeffrey.
He does mutter, well, I'm glad at least one of you knows my real name. But unfortunately, I'm here for Yumino, and it seems like he already saw what he needed to for what this room has. I don't really see a point in me going up there myself unless he really wants me to.
Why are you so stubborn? Just fly up there. You're a bird.
Well, somebody keeps calling me Jeffrey. A little annoying,
I'm
don't you
gonna
think?
call you Jimmy next.
Okay, Jeffrey.
He just reluctantly goes and he starts flying up. And he flies up quite a ways and he continues flying until he is out of your sight as he's just continuing to fly away.
We just gonna wait. We're gonna wait until he returns.
Is there anything in the room? Is it like an empty room or is there
Yeah, it's just an empty
furniture?
room. No, it's empty.
Is there any like magical feeling about it?
You do see another door over here. That's about it.
So while Zadamus Jeffrey is flying, she's going to go and take a look at the other door.
Okay, it's pretty much the same as the other one that you had seen before, the door that was right here.
Rather than calling over Balin, she's going to like place her hand on the door and just kind of like she's going to squint her eyes and just like and like push it open.
Yeah, so you push open the door and it does open for you, and right immediately on the other side you see an instant drop into the ground into like an abyss of a room. It is just immediate
Cool.
drop that you are standing right on the edge of as you pushed open that door. Whoops, that's the wrong button. There you go.
Well,
She's going to let out a little like a shocked scream, and she's just going to like fall backwards, probably on her butt.
and Jimmy shows up in 67 in 3, 2, 1.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But no.
No. Just I like the idea of just like, oh, we found the ceiling.
Right?
We'll just kind of close that door. I have just been informed that I'm going to my niece's birthday party this evening.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
No worries. If we do need to stop there, we can for today. I know that like
Right at the vertigo mark, the double
Perfect.
vertigo
Yes.
room. Let's
Yeah.
go.
it
Yeah.
works.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have more time. Do you need to go right now?
No, we're leaving. We should have left.
Okay, gotcha.
apparently.
Oh no.
No worries, no worries. All right, yeah, so we'll stop there for today's session in that case. Yeah. But then I'm going to deafen and mute, and if you will stick around for just a moment for us to just plan when the next session is going to be. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I can stick around for just a moment.
guess.
Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, we are cutting it short a little bit today, which is totally fine. I do want to say thank you all so much for hopping in and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really enjoying them going around to these random rooms that I put together. They're very fun. I just want to say another huge shout out again to each of them. If you're not already following them, definitely go and drop them all a follow. They are wonderful streamers. And a huge thank you again, you guys, so much for hanging out today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your guys' weekend, and I will see you guys for stream tomorrow. Bye-bye!